While the Mesa police chief says his department is doing a good job, there is always room for improvement. Some Chinese Americans, they don't just cook, they grow their own vegetables. The water shortage affects everyone in Arizona, among the hardest hit so far at operators of golf courses. The Arizona Department of Transportation and Federal Highway Administration want your input in the next National Household Travel Survey. The Student Book Center's owners say they will always remember today because it marks the final chapter for a business that's lasted nearly half a century. And don't run out while your water supply is halfway gone. Turn around and head home. Many minority group leaders told me they really trust Mesa Police Department, especially the Hispanic community. I'm now in downtown Cleveland. As you can see, there's so many people around me, which brings more business to street vendors. Just one of our Krav Maga exercise. Students said they're all exhausted. This is Chinese vegetable, baby bok choy. Lots of American Chinese people told me growing their own Chinese food in their yards not only give them a healthy life, but also let them remember their hometown, China. Students here told me learning Chinese martial art is not only a good way to protect you when you are in danger, but also a good way to live a long, healthy life. Here's the food that volunteers packed tonight, and each box has 36 bags of food, which can feed one kid for nearly 7 months. Learning Chinese is not easy, especially when children have different cultural backgrounds. But teachers here said they're very smart. Their speaking is even better than some high school students. I'm now here in the dog adoption room, and he's Doi. He's 7 years old, and he's a house-trained dog. If you like him, just $50, you can take him home to take care of him. According to a nail industry report, 50% of nail salons owners and workers are Vietnamese. The workers I talked to say they really love their jobs. They can make a living here and they enjoy seeing customers pretty and happy. The Japanese festival Matsuri will be held in Heritage and Science Park this weekend. In addition to delicious food, you could also try their beautiful kimono. Bring your whole family to enjoy the traditional Japanese culture. 随着越来越多的客户开始使用网上银行，今天上午，摩根大通银行的新闻发言人证实了大通银行将于11月份关闭位于简斯威尔市中心分行的消息。不过，发言人表示，公司不会裁员，银行关闭后将安排其员工到其他分行继续工作。
I don't know about you, brothers and sisters, but I don't think I can stand another day of watching our black men and women die on Facebook Live.
2 fatal shootings by the police this month have led to protests all around the country. And here in Phoenix, hundreds gathered at Phoenix City Hall to share their stories and show support.
I was 6 months pregnant. I was coming from the Bud Billiken in Chicago, and with her, and the police told me they hope my baby died. We've experienced discrimination when it comes to police, so we're out here supporting everyone.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want?
Yeah! It was a multiracial and multi-generational group.
I happen to be a member of the LGBT community. I've been targeted by police before. The police departments of our country, they need to change their training, not simply target people based on color of their skin, but really what they're actually doing and contributing to the society.
The protesters walked from City Hall to the police station, up past Tracefield. After 2 hours walking, people are really tired. Many people are walking home now. For those who are not going home, at one point, some members wanted to block the freeway.
No justice, no peace. Black lives matter, all lives matter.
Brown, black, white, purple, yellow, any color matters.
Police turned the protesters away from the freeway using pepper spray. But the majority of people there want to build a bright future.
I want to live in Phoenix, and Phoenix is a beautiful place.
In Phoenix, Jiahui Jia, Cronkite News.
Chinese Americans love Trump.
David Tian Wang founded the Chinese Americans for Trump movement with just 3 people after Trump announced his run for president last year.
He's very real. He says he doesn't like illegal immigrants. Who likes illegal people?
Today, the group has thousands of people, including more than 150 Chinese Americans from Arizona. They believe Trump will make America great again.
It is about giving American families hope for a better future.
Reince Priebus, the chair of Republican National Committee, also made a speech to thank the group for their support.
If we can't figure out how to tap into the culture of this country, you can't win national elections.
There are 6,000 members in the Chinese Americans for Trump movement group. They come from different states, they have different jobs, but the people I talked to told me the only reason that they are here is that they believe that Trump will give them a better future. Lisa Liu is a businesswoman from California. She said she paid attention to Trump 20 years ago.
I met him in person. He's very kind, very gentle, very wonderful man.
Some people support Trump's stiff attitude towards terrorists.
And now, every day you can hear there's some terrorist attack.
Also, there are other Asian groups here to support Trump. Thuy Lo is Vietnamese.
Trump is a business person, and many Asian Americans are business people.
Though the U.S. census shows the population of Asian people is just over 5%. They say they will be heard.
My English is not that good, but I can yell, vote for Trump.
In Cleveland, Jiahui Jia, Cronkite News. For Olympic pistol shooting, a participant's best asset is excellent eyesight. I met with a Chinese-American athlete from Finniss who overcame an eye injury to represent America in this year's Olympics. Jay Shi's Olympic journey began a long way from this Finniss gun club. Injuring his right eye in a childhood accident, his parents brought him to the U.S. for treatment, and the family never left. Today, his right eye is fine for everyday living, but not for world-class shooting.
If I have a choice, of course, I will use my right eye. However, my right eye cannot see the fine details.
But this didn't stop his dream of becoming one of the nation's best shooters.
If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it to the absolutely perfect.
Because shooting is traditionally designed for the right eye, Shi had to find his own way to aim and fire.
Just try it. You just go through all the options. I always believe that there is always a way. Sometimes it's just a little bit more difficult to find.
And it took him almost 5 years to find his way. There's 3 adjustments. First, he needs to adjust the target to his right. Second, he needs to adjust the angle of his wrist. And the last, the angle of the head. Failing to qualify in Beijing and London, this will be Shi's first trip to the Olympics, and he's most excited to represent America, something that once seemed impossible.
20-some-odd years ago, nobody even thought about going to the Olympics. We were mainly trying to figure out how to a place to live. After so many years and everything our family been through, finally at a stage where I can represent U.S. world class.
The marksman says his success is also the result of family support. Yuan Wang is his wife.
I cannot do anything else to help him because that is a totally different field for me. The only thing I can do is to support him in my life.
And without a strong family support, it's very hard for an athlete in the U.S. to move ahead.
And in Rio, family will be by his side.